what have you seen, or what has in your work, what have you seen people put forward as some of new models or to the vision and to the place where we want to live in beloved community with trust and with dignity and respect?
Yeah. When folks say the South shall lead, it's true.
Okay.
So I think about alternatives like the ones that our family in North Carolina and Durham is building. Spirit House folks and a whole coalition of people building harm-free zones, right? Where they are practicing alternatives to policing, right? While also modeling what does community safety look like, feel like, and how do you get to be a whole person? Safety isn't about not making mistakes. It's also not about not inflicting harm. That's actually a very human thing, right? Not all harm is in the form of, somebody shoots somebody else or, somebody enacts physical violence against someone. Harm comes in many different forms. And so what I love about the model that they're testing, right, is that it really involves engaging every member of that community at the deepest level and empowering them to be leaders and architects of a different kind of future. I also think about the work that Critical Resistance has done.
Absolutely.
It's so important. I mean, they have deeply influenced my thinking around the necessity of prisons, jails, and policing. I mean, I'm somebody who grew up thinking, well, what would you do in a community
if you do it with no police?
Just everybody running wild, doing whatever they want? They're like, no. But also, to have a world where police are effective, you would have to believe that police solve problems. And you would also have to believe that they solve problems better than what communities can do on their own. Yeah. So I really appreciate a lot of their models that are not just external, they're also internal organizational models around harm and violence, where they're thinking about how is it that we can have a community culture that is about accountability and it is about restorative justice without repackaging and remodeling these other vehicles that enact violence as a part of who they are, right? Corporate culture tells you, shark eat shark, dog eat dog, right? Tells you that people are just expendable, right? That we can throw people away if they don't perform to our expectations, et cetera, et cetera. They, I think, have been really important leaders in saying, it's not just about the work that we're doing in our communities, it's also about how we're transforming ourselves in the process of trying to enact freedom. Yeah, so that's something I really appreciate.